All right, guys. Let me turn down the music real quick and get this session going. Give me just one sec. Yo, what's good, Fabio, Zach? Morning, everyone. Morning. Super excited to get started today. New quarter, new month. Let's dive right into it. I'm gonna be journaling with you guys today. So I'm just pulling out my journal, getting it ready. Yeah, this quarter, I'm actually gonna start to collect data for EU as well. So let's dive into it. Okay, weekly. Okay, so I'm gonna just wipe the board, and then we're just gonna start the markups all over from scratch on all assets. Okay, but I'm gonna plan to just wipe the board with my markups. All right, guys. So, man, I remember we were still trading above this imbalance here, right? Just this year, we were just barely trading within this imbalance. We took out all of that liquidity and we just started launching to the upside. Wait 1 second. Sorry, music was getting a little too loud for me. Man, has price action been blasting, honestly. For now, I will say that I would love to see higher price action. You know, once we create a higher high, I'd expect a higher low. That's probably like the only thing. But besides that, I mean, there's clear objectives. Previous monthly high, of course. We'll see if we get there. Okay, we may get there pretty soon. Okay. Another area that I want to note is this gap right here. Here on the monthly. Okay. And I'm going to drag that out right there. Okay, now I'm going to... Honestly, this imbalance at the moment is not relevant anymore. Just at the moment, it's super far away from price, and I just don't think it's relevant right now. Yeah. So we're going to just worry about what's around current price. That gap right there is a level that I want to keep an eye on. This high is a level that I want to keep an eye on as well. Now, why these highs, right? And these are major levels, and you see how at one point we were targeting these areas? Well, if we're going to continue bullish, these areas can give you now support to continue price higher, right? So we may utilize these areas in the future to bounce off of. If we haven't already, we probably already have on the smaller time frames. All right, guys, for those of you who have not been with us, okay, that was our 11th consecutive bullish week. 11th consecutive bullish week on DXY. Okay, now I'm curious to see what your guys' thoughts are. Will we have a 12th bullish consecutive up close week, or will we finally get a down closed week? What are your guys' thoughts? I want you guys to drop it in the comments, drop it in the chat. I'm really curious to see, are you guys bullish for the week? Are you anticipating another up close candle? Are you anticipating a reversal? If so, why so? You know what I mean? I want to see what your guys' thoughts are. Mondays and Tuesdays streams are so important, guys. These are the sessions that you don't want to miss. Gonna see previous month's highs, then retrace. We'll see. Again, I don't want to speculate anything. I'm going to do what I did last week. When we're above extreme highs, I just tread lightly, very immediate objectives, and I don't aim very far. Last week, I think we were aiming for this high right here, this imbalance here. Now, this imbalance is still much an area of relevance. I mean, it was the high. It created the high of last week and the high of September. Okay, now that imbalance got played, and it's about the same level as this previous monthly high, so I'm gonna leave that alone. The next area that I'd really like to see is this high right here. Okay, in terms of a weekly, I do believe that we're going to continue moving higher, and this is imbalance is the next area that really catches my attention. So as of right now, that's the next area that I like to see for DXY. In terms of the weekly perspective, yeah, just a little beyond 107, 274. And we're gonna flatten that out, and it's gonna say 270. Okay. Like I said, I think we'll start bullish, but we'll close bearish, but not a big candle. Some bearish candles to get us liquidity and go for that high on the daily. I was looking at quarterly charts on DXY. Last quarter closed bullish. We could drop a bit more before continuing higher. Overall, still bullish. Interesting. All right, I'm going to put this on my journal. Okay, I am long for the week. Personally, I am anticipating another long week. The price level that I'm aiming for this week is 107,270. And hey, I could be dead ass wrong, but I'm okay. The thing you guys don't understand is, may not see yet, or those of you who may not have been with us this whole time may not understand, is that I may get this week wrong, but that's 1 out of 12 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind. Yeah, it's lower probabilities to be above the highs and look for more highs. But I'd rather be wrong once, you know, than trying to catch the reversal 12 weeks straight. You know? So, in terms of a reversal, I don't look for them. I don't look to anticipate reversals. If they happen, the reversal itself is going to tell me that I need to start looking for lower prices. But until then, I remain bullish. And above major highs, I remain bullish with very short-term objectives. Okay? So, I'm going to take a nice screenshot of this. And put it in my journal. I hope you guys are doing the same thing. Not hope, but I know you guys are doing the same thing. It is very, very important for you guys to start journaling. Especially the start of a new quarter. Like, it's crucial. Now, someone did mention something that caught my attention, and it's the 3-month. Okay? Looking at this in a quarterly perspective, I mean, I just want to see these highs get taken. If I'm looking at this in a quarterly perspective, I want to see these highs getting taken. Okay? So we'll see what ends up taking place, but for me, I want to see the highs taken all the way. Looking at it on a daily perspective, oh, there it is. We are doing it. Okay, on Friday we did come down and started mitigating out of this blue shaded area. And now I know a lot of people were looking at the imbalances and all that stuff, but me personally, I really wasn't looking too much on the imbalances in the front as much as I was looking at the previous gaps. This was that monthly gap. We did trade into it and then just completely pulled away. We've been using it as a level of support, aiming for this newfound resistance that was created once September closed. So, beautiful target. I do believe that we're gonna get that here today. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're blasting in that direction. So again, though, hey, if we get up here, create a triple top, and then start dumping, look, cool. It is what it is, you know. But as of right now, if I'm looking at a daily objective, I'm looking at this very previous daily high right here. That very, very previous daily high. And I'm going to put a nice alert on it because I want to be notified when that happens. Actually, let's edit. Let's edit this. Alert name, daily. Alright, daily. My monthly and weekly are basically the same thing. Like, this is my short-term weekly, 106, 840, and monthly. So I'm going to put over here weekly / monthly. Just want to get organized with my... Did that work? Oh, it didn't work for some reason. Or did it? Oh, it did work. It did work. Okay. Just took a second. But yeah, no, that's I have 2 weeklies here. Okay? I have 2 weeklies on this, and I don't usually have 2. But given this circumstance that the monthly is pretty close, I'm going to go ahead and change this to my first objective, which is 106, and I'm going to say 820. Oh, 840, sorry. Okay, I'm going to round that to 840. Coordinates, yep. One more higher. And we're going to take a nice screenshot of this. Okay. Yep. Okay, and then... Yep. 2. 1 second. Alright. And this is also going to be my daily picture for Monday. Okay. Cool. Jerome, hey, good morning, brother. Good morning. Happy 4th quarter. Let's run it up. All right, so going to be diving into indices now. I don't know if the gaps around the indices are all over the place like this, so I'm gonna go check it out. And first, I'm gonna wipe the board on all my charts. That's for you guys on Mondays. Tuesdays, you guys are gonna see these get wiped out. We're gonna start from scratch. I just want to see the comparison. Capital.com. They also have the gap. Yeah, I think it's this new quarterly gap. So 3 months. The 3-month closes on NASDAQ. Okay. I honestly, pretty bearish. I do believe that we're going to get down here fairly soon. Okay. You're looking at 14,586 here on the futures feed. I know the price levels are going to be super different. So I know I'm giving a bunch of price levels, guys, but you need to be aware that they are not going to be the same for you. If you're not looking at this very same feed that I am, the price levels that I'm giving out are going to be different from what you're looking at your chart. So it is crucial. It is crucial for you guys to be looking at your chart and your own and comparing it to what you guys are seeing here. Dow, I'm not gonna mark out my monthly, but this is a really good objective. The new month, we tapped into this imbalance, but honestly, I'm still looking at more downside. The way that we closed below this bearish and bullish imbalance just has me looking down here. In terms of a range, I know this is a really absurd and large range, but if you're thinking about in range internal liquidity, we're looking way down here. Okay. So, I mean, this could be the start of a really big bearish counter trend. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Make sure these are visible throughout. All right. Weekly. I mean, you guys already know the weekly is walking itself down pretty nicely. Okay. And so we're going to look at our weekly range here. We're going to look at our weekly range and we're going to mark everything out. Okay. We're looking at gaps. This gap with this gap. We're going to start from low to top. From left to right. Gap here. Okay. Nice gap there. Weekly gap also here. There's some weekly gaps up there in the premium, but we're super far away from the premium. So right now, I'm not going to mark out too much in the premium range. Okay. We're way down in discount. So as of right now, I'm going to focus on the discount side of this range. Okay. I may look at a few things up here, but not the extremes. Okay. Not looking 50% and above though. The only liquidity we do have is this high currently. But we'll drop it down one time frame and identify our internal liquidity. So as of right now, major low and major gap here. Okay. All right. So here on the daily, you guys can see it a lot better. Let me see. Drag those out real quick. Okay, yeah. I mean, honestly, the only thing that I see 50% and above on Dow, on Nasdaq is this right here. So in terms of a weekly, I know we're bearish, but I want to see the previous weekly high first before we drop lower. Okay. So in terms of the weekly objective, give me 1 sec. Let me lock this up. In terms of a weekly objective, I'm looking at previous weekly high. Okay, I do believe that we're going to get there first before looking at more lows, the way that we rejected. I could be dead ass wrong and we just go straight down. Right? I could be dead ass wrong and we can just go straight down from here. But my eyes are bringing my attention to previous weekly high first. So I'm going to say 150, yeah. 150, 60, or 15,060.75. I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna do that. Copy link. I'm gonna drop that on my trading view for my weekly objective, and I'm looking at a price level of 15,060.75. And sorry, these analyses are gonna take a little bit longer than usual. It is what it is. Mondays are like that. For those of you who are like super ready to take a trade, I'm sorry, but it's just gonna take a little bit longer. Plus, we have bank holiday for AUD. We got bank holiday for CAD tomorrow. No, today, CAD. We have news, PMI news at 10. Federal Jerome Powell speaks at 11. So there's just news packed today. So in terms of, one second, I'm gonna come over here real quick. In terms of the dollar, okay, give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull this up in your screen as well. All right, so we're looking at PMI here in a couple minutes, so just be aware of that. Here in like 30 minutes, you're looking at PMI. So I'm personally going to be waiting for that. When there's news at 10, I just wait for the news at 10. Pretty simple, right? So that's why I'm not in a huge hurry to get to the open. The open just took place. Okay, so again, in terms of my weekly bias, I'm gonna go for this previous weekly high, and we'll see from there. Okay, previous weekly high, and yeah, we'll see from there. And it's 15,060.75. All right. How was your guys' weekend, by the way? How was everyone's weekend in terms of daily? In terms of daily, you know, I want to say Asian highs. Yeah. Did Asian highs get taken by London? No, they did not. Or did they? Yeah, they did. Yeah, London barely took it out. London open. I want to say Asian highs again. I'm still kind of long. So I'm pretty long on today, and I want to say Asian highs again. Yeah, we could get a nice drop out of this weekly opening gap. This new week opening gap. Let me unlock it real quick and really move it in where it is. Okay, let's see what happens in there. Now, we did trade below it. We could see some rejection out of it. Or we can see the 1 hour or the 4 hour respect that box overall, or that gap. And if that's the case, Asian highs. So I'm gonna say for today, Asian highs. On NASDAQ. Ideally, I'd like to see more lows get taken, but it doesn't have to take place today. We're already coming into this breaker here now. So now let's really look at price action on the daily. This is our daily analysis. Okay, here's the breaker. Okay, it's a lot of shit on one area, so I'm not going to keep the breaker on there. Just be aware that the breaker is there, okay? Want to make sure that you guys are aware that the breaker is there. And so it's just like we opened above. We have that 4 hour that's attempting to respect the new week opening gap, right? And we have this big ass breaker that we're trading off of. So yeah, I'm pretty confident on the longs today. Pretty confident on the longs. So we have PMI today. 1 second. PMI at 10 and J Powell. J Powell today and PMI. Then tomorrow, JOLTS job openings at 10 a.m. On Wednesday, we have PMI services. PMI again. This is PMI manufacturing and then PMI services. Oh wow, we have a pretty eventful week. Every single day this week we have a red folder. One second. I need to stretch. All right. Yeah, we have quite a bit of news events. So, it's pretty interesting. Huh, NASDAQ has way more data than Dow. 1 second. Let me delete or hide that. Cool. That not visible there. Not visible in monthly. Okay. Yeah, this is how Dow looks. I mean, shit. We can look at it in a longer perspective like this. But this is how my Dow looks. It looks pretty bearish. Yeah, I would say bearish. Some people may look at it and be like, how the hell can you read that? But it looks pretty bearish. If you know, you know. Let's see. On a monthly, there's a gap right here. I do like this gap a lot. I do like this gap a lot. So looking at this whole monthly, I like this gap and I like this gap over here on the left as well. We were targeting that gap once we were coming down. So now maybe that we're below it now, we can use it as resistance to push lower. I'm not going to mark it out because it's fat. So I'm not going to mark that one out, but give me 1 sec. Okay, on a weekly perspective, man, Dow's been dumping. On a weekly perspective, I don't think the range is done yet. Yeah. So I'm not going to mark out or try to mark out the range here. Because personally, I don't think that the range is complete yet. On a monthly, yes. I can do it on the monthly. Shit. It's within that structure. So yeah, I mean, this is the monthly right here. I'm going to go do it over here on another feed. On my other feed and see if that kind of collaborates. Yeah, I mean, that looks about right. Yeah, that looks about right. 50% and below. You're looking at these lows. It makes sense to move lower once to see price action move lower. So I'm going to say 50% and below, more lows. Just doing a deep dive on Dow. Okay. Things to note, 50% and below. I'm going to know everything that's in discount, given that we're already in this price range. I do like this gap a little bit more than our current gap. So I'm going to use this gap over here. It's a little bit smaller, more redefined. I like smaller gaps, more redefined gaps. Because, I mean, you can just see how gaps overlap each other. There's one back here, like all the way back here. Boom. And they all overlap each other. If I start marking all of them, it's not going to look too pretty. So currently these are the gaps that I'm going to be paying attention to. This top one here as well. Yeah, I like this one. Just a fat ass one. I wouldn't want to just put that there the whole time. I'm gonna downsize it to this front one right here. Just narrow it down. Remember what I always tell you guys, accuracy comes at a cost. Okay, you want to be more accurate, cool. You want to have cleaner charts, cool, but it comes at a cost. Okay, now in terms of a weekly, my bad, before I get out of this, in terms of a weekly, guys, we can come over here and the style, and we can come and add a 2.5 in here and a 7.5. Okay, and a 2.5. Yeah, I'm gonna add the 2.5, not the negative 2.5, and I'm gonna add the 0.75. Okay, and that's going to divide everything here. Okay, that's going to divide everything. Fuck. Yeah, that's going to divide everything there down there for us. Give me 1 second, and it's 0.25. And what that's going to do is add a middle division to both of our bottom and top range, premium and discount. And so now I'm looking at the premium range of the discount, and I'm looking at the discount range. So the whole discount down there. So I do believe we're going to keep moving a lot lower. Now, will we take out the entire range? I'm not sure of that. But as of right now, I'm pretty certain that we're going to keep moving lower towards these lows. Yeah, so for now, that's all I have on the weekly. So in terms of a weekly, if I had to say a weekly objective though, that would be different. Dow, I would not be looking at previous weekly high. On Dow, I mean, I'm just looking at previous weekly low right now, to be honest. On Dow, yeah, as of right now, the most logical one for me is currently 35,545 for Dow. It just makes the most logical sense as of right now. So I'm gonna do this screenshot here, and hey, we can come back and revise this throughout the week. It's cool. Yeah, so I'll follow structure until we hit liquidity. So until we hit that low, I'm gonna continue being bearish. Okay, and then we have my bias is short, price level. Oh, there's PMI, JPOW. Price level is, my price level that I'm shooting for is 33,545. Okay, again, on your screen is going to be a little bit different. Okay, maybe if you're not looking at the exact same feed as I am, it's going to look a little bit different, but that's fine. On Dow, as a daily objective, I would be looking for another previous daily low, but the fact that we already hit this one kind of makes me feel like we're gonna like we may continue to move lower to that other one, but let's wait and see here. On the 4 hour, nice big gap between all of this. Honestly, a lot of consolidation. We took out previous daily low. Okay, we're taking out previous daily low, as you guys can see here. I'm pretty stagnant on Dow. I would say more bearishness, but we may build up. We may have today be its liquidity buildup. So I'm thinking Dow will remain between this blue shaded box and this blue shaded box, between this price range, to build up some liquidity for today. Or hey, maybe news takes out this whole range and we just continue dumping lower. But I'm pretty short on Dow. In terms of Dow, I'm pretty short. And where would I love to short it at? Above here. Will we get there today? Dow looks pretty weak. But yeah, above here is where I'd ideally want to go short from. Give me 1 second. Oh, man. Sorry, these stretches in the mornings are the best. Okay. Daily objective. Currently, blue shaded boxes. As of right now, I want to say... I want to say London's high. I mean, I want to say 33,930 for today. 33,930. The low of this top blue shaded box. Okay, magic blue box. So I'm going to actually write that one down because that one would be pretty hard to follow if I didn't. 33,930. Okay. Just going to say between these blue shaded areas, I'm thinking this area may get disrespected, but if at the most I'd see it go down here, not too much further to our weekly objective. Cool. 45 minutes into the hour. We got another 15 minutes going. 14 minutes for this next 15-minute candle. Nasdaq making its way nicely into our area. Dow is just really stagnant, moving lower. And S&P. Let's go to S&P, okay? Let's break down S&P. Honestly, S&P in terms of monthly, I mean, it looks bullish, right? S&P is probably the only one that to me looks pretty bullish. Give me 1 sec. Let's take this down. Take it down a notch. Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to see what happens in here in this imbalance. To be honest, I'm very, very curious to see what happens in that imbalance. Within this range, besides this gap down here, there's not insufficiencies. So this is it. These two, where we're at, where we're closely to, and down here. Nice quarterly opening gap. Yeah, no. This looks pretty ready for some shorts. To take out some of this liquidity right here. At least this bullish candle to completely take the low. But first is first. September's low. Excuse me. Man. I keep stretching and sometimes I just want to go lay back down. When I don't see anything on the charts, I'm just like, fuck. I'm just like, I'm ready to go to bed, back to bed, and lay down after a long ass weekend. Holy shit. But it's cool, It's cool, yeah. It's not every day that you want to get up and be super excited for the charts, right? It's not every day that you're gonna have that rush. Yeah. My wife is also implementing like more mornings. She wants to transition from being a night owl to a morning person, and it's going to be a challenge. I told her, I was like, that's a pretty big challenge. It's a big change. And I mean, yeah, shout out to her. She's in her office space and she's been up since I woke up. We both got up at the same time, and it's really cool. Really cool to Cause it helps me too. Cause sometimes wake up early. I mean, I'll wake up hours before her, sometimes 4 hours before her, and I'll sometimes just lay there and not do anything for like 2 hours. So it motivates me to get up too. All right, all right. So we're looking at S&P. I like this gap up here and here. Previous weekly high. Not really interested in previous weekly high at the moment. I do like these. I would love to see those highs get clapped though. I'm gonna mark it out just in case. Okay, just in case we're gonna mark out that previous weekly high. It is a possibility. Okay, it is a possibility we may come back. I'm not gonna discount the possibilities of us sweeping previous daily low, right? And returning back into this high over here. I think it's a very, very well possibility, but as well as bearishness. And 50% and below or above already has been taken out for internal liquidity. So just beware of that. You know, like I said, I want that previous weekly high, but I also want to go back to bed, and I don't think we're going to get either of those things this morning. So yeah, there's a lot of things I want. Can't have. All right. So in terms of a daily, if I had to say daily I would say the opening of this gap really gets my attention. Oh shit, the opening of this gap is down here. It's a big gap. It's a really decent sized gap, bro. We'll see how we play with it. What comes into play in this gap. But I think we're going to play within this gap right here, guys. I think it's a big possibility that we remain playing within this gap area. In terms of DXY. Not DXY. S&P. Or SPX. My thoughts on Nas. Dang, I think Nasdaq was the one that I spent the most time on. But I'm looking at this previous area of distribution. But mainly, I wanted to see if we got Asian highs, with the understanding that we are bearish. Okay, the understanding that we are bearish. So now let's do our inter-market analysis. We'll bring up two charts. 1 second. I have all my stuff here. Oh no, wait, I don't have any more orders open. Cool. I think did I have an order open? I'm not sure. Oh, no. I thought I still had the short open from Friday. It's a hit profit for whoever was with me. Our trade hit profit. But now a Nasdaq is distributing out of that area, as I mentioned. It does not surprise me if we end up going towards the lows. But yeah, no, I'd ideally would want Nasdaq to go long. I'm marking out both of them. I don't know why. 1 second. On Nasdaq, we're going to go with Dow. Dow's dumping towards the lows. Nasdaq makes it to previous area distribution. Dow doesn't. Dow completely dismisses that area. Some nice divergence there. Nasdaq shorts don't look that bad now. Asian highs technically did get taken out by that London high. Okay, technically. It's relative highs to me. So I think it's still possible to go up there. But the divergence here is clear. Took the Nas short. This is some clean. Like I said, it just made sense. And structure-wise, it made sense for Nasdaq to go short. Structure-wise. Probably looks a lot better on a different feed for sure. Let's go to S&P. Yeah, S&P did the exact same thing. This is smart money divergence. You guys see this imbalance across the board? This is probably like the easiest way to identify imbalance and divergence. Look, one of the other easy ways to identify divergence. Check this out. Imbalance, the same imbalance that was created at the same time across all three indices. Nasdaq was the only one that tapped into it. S&P took out the low. Dow took out the low. Nasdaq has yet to take out the low. Some more lows across the board. Let's go back to one screen. Dow took out previous daily low. S&P took previous daily low. One second. Nasdaq did not take previous daily low. So there's two forms of divergence here. Okay. One is previous daily low here on Nasdaq. I mean on S&P. These would indicate bullish divergence. Okay. Bullish divergence. It's another. So you got a 1 hour bearish divergence and a daily divergence. Which one do you guys think is going to have more power or influence over the market? Is a 1 hour bearish divergence or a daily bullish divergence? Drop it in the chat. I'm definitely not saying the shorts can't take place, right? Because there's still 1 hour bearish divergence. I'm just saying in terms of, let's say, supremacy. Fuck, I don't even know if that's what I'm going with. In terms of strength, which time frame would be stronger, right? And we would say the daily. That's the only reason that I'm long here. Okay, it's this bullish divergence. Liquidity has been taken from a lot of these ends, and so that's what really makes me on a bullish divergence, as well as the 4 hour here on the right, you guys can see, is respecting. So look at the bodies, respecting this imbalance insufficiency here, this gap. So that shows me that it's respecting bullish order flow, right? Plus no previous daily low sweep. It's bullish divergence. That's the next easiest way to identify divergence. Previous daily lows here, previous daily lows here. Again, not saying that the shorts won't play out. They definitely can. Just be aware of the divergence that's at play. That's all. You know, in January, we're actually having a in-person event here in Utah. Myself and Matthew have been talking about it, and we were only opening up like 10 seats, and now we're gonna have to open up another 2 because it filled up really fast. So we're gonna have 12 people. And I was working on my presentation because every year I update mine, and I decided that this next upcoming presentation is going to be a 100% just indices bootcamp for me, right? So for anybody that is attending the in-person bootcamp, just be ready to dive really deep into indices, because that's really what my whole presentation is going to be about. Now, I know a lot of you will not be able to make it to the in-person bootcamp. I know you guys tune in from all over the world. Next year, at some point, I will be doing like these presentations online. So don't worry, in case you do miss it, there will be opportunities to catch these presentations, to catch these lessons and these boot camps. Yeah, there will be opportunities for everyone. I like how we're coming out of this breaker down here. Look, this bearish breaker. And then you have a bullish breaker. And then you have 30 seconds left on this whole thing. You never... Okay, let's see. I never understood which chart to look at when I see divergence. Can you explain? I can't explain in a short... I wish I could explain it to you guys in a really short lesson, but I can't. I don't have a short lesson to do with it. 1 second. Just because I'm looking at this trade right here because I really like it. I really like this trade. I do think that we're going to get down here. And I may take this trade with you guys. DXY hit the daily. Which kind of makes me feel like we're going to start reversing now. Yeah, GD, I got you though, bro. No worries. Just gonna take a little bit longer. Nasdaq wanted to steal the spotlight. I really do like this area down here. The one we're creating here on the 15-minute. Yeah, I'm really into this imbalance here. That whole area looks really good. We are taking 9 a.m.'s high right now. We are taking 9 a.m.'s high. But I like this area a lot, so I'm going to put an alert right here. In case we do come back. We'll see. Okay, well, let's go over to Dow. Dow's still kind of chilling below previous daily low. Respecting bearish imbalances. To me, again, this bullish divergence looks pretty clean. We get a closure above this wick right here. Or shift in structure. I will be shifting my attention over to bullish on Dow. But that high needs to be traded through. That's the high that traded into that imbalance on the left. Right, so if we trade through that high, it would show me a little bit more signs of bullishness. Right? Because otherwise, if we respect that high that's coming out of that imbalance, we're probably just going to keep moving down. SPX and Nasdaq took 9 a.m. 9 a.m.'s high, maybe? Or like the entirety of 9 a.m. Yeah, no. They just it's like with that one thing that I get a lot is I see this a lot, and I know I talk to you guys about major liquidity, major highs, major lows, all this major liquidity, right? I talk to you guys about these things, but what I do see a lot, and it's a very common mistake, is to see a liquidity get hit and then expect a reversal from that point. I see this a lot, and it's like we'll hit like a previous daily low, and someone will start looking for accumulation below the lows. We'll hit a previous weekly high, and someone will start looking for distribution above the highs. I'm not saying that's the incorrect approach. I'm just saying it's not always the case. Because we did take 9 a.m.'s high, but I'm not expecting a reversal. I was just looking at 9 a.m.'s high as a target. So you need to identify yourself as, what is this liquidity point going to be for my trade? Is it going to be a trigger, a entry confirmation, or is it going to be an exit strategy? Right? Is this next liquidity point going to be an entry confirmation, or is it going to be an exit strategy? And you need to be able to differentiate the two of them when you're trading, because they can't be both. I mean, at least not on the same play. They can be both, but not on the same play. But I do see that a lot, so just be cautious about that, because it is a very good confirmation. 100%. 9 a.m. is liquidity to me. But there's a lot of other things in play here. There's a lot of other things in play here for sure. Oh yeah, we had news. We had news at 10, right? 1 second. Yeah, we had news at 10. Yeah, I've done that a lot. I've done that a lot. Trust me, like last week we did it. I mean, we were together last week when it happened to me. When we took out these loads, I mean, it played out, but I got clapped at first. I think the first one stopped me out. The second one we clapped back. Over here too. I don't remember where else. I tried to short it long it somewhere over here too. I'm not sure. It happened to me too. We took out the major low, and then I was expecting a reversal, and we just shot down. So it definitely still does happen to me as well. So you know what? This may even be a longer session, just due to the fact that let's go look at the XY on a bigger time frame, because I'm pretty sure I had a picture over here. Yep. Okay. This may even, the move for the today may even drag out to 11 a.m. Okay. So give me just like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go grab some water, make some tea real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay. We'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. So let's look at price action. Weekly objective hit. Let's take this off. But that weekly objective did hit already on DXY. Nice longs. You know, the only thing that would just make sense is to short these guys. I think S&P looked the most attractive in my eyes. Let's draw out the magic blue box. In terms of shorts, I mean, S&P is the only one that really got my attention. Snipe Nas on the 1 minute imbalance. Dow just pushing lower. Dow failing to take out any highs. Respecting bearish on the 15 minute. New 15 minute candle just opened. Nasdaq has a I don't know. I would love if Nas just come down a little bit lower. I know DXY has already taken major like is already really bullish, and it could continue going bullish for the rest of the day, but I'm gonna test my luck and say that sweeping the previous weekly monthly high is gonna cause somewhat of a rejection, a strong enough rejection where this bullish divergence on indices so far is gonna give me a good entry point. Again, I could be hella wrong and we end up just dumping, right? Like there is the possibilities, but for me so far, I'm liking Nas longs. Yeah. Like I trust me, I like the shorts and everything. I like the shorts and on across the board. I like the shorts. It's just this bullish divergence. Like if there wasn't any bullish divergence and all the previous daily lows were still intact, I'd totally be in shorts. But it's that current confirmation that's really telling me to stay the hell out. Give me a second. Something happened to my lo-fi. There she is. But hey, trust yourselves beyond anyone else. That's what I always say. Trust your analysis beyond anyone else. No matter what, believe in you more than you believe in the trade. Because you don't need to believe in the setup. You don't. You just need to believe in yourself. You believe in yourself enough, you can take away not just profits, but so much experience from every single day. Believe in yourself beyond anyone else. I might have to wait till 11 news and 11 a.m. news, but I think I have a one-on-one before then. Let me see. No, I don't. No, me and Zach actually have our one-on-one here at 11:30, so I may be able to stay on till these news hit, but it's still like in another 40 minutes. Just an FYI, we'll be kicking it here for a bit. I would be down though. I'm not gonna. Yeah, there it is. It's just a rejection. I don't know. This ugly ass rejection up there. EU and GU. Yeah, they're really close to those lows. Just really close to them. Gold. We'll go over gold, then EU, and then maybe we'll get to GU. Maybe. But we'll for sure get to gold and EU. So, Goldilocks, damn. What a dump. Took out the lows. I honestly, when we called out this imbalance for long targets, I never imagined it was going to short from there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I never imagined it was going to short from there. I thought we were going to continue going long, but I did mention this imbalance. It's playing out pretty nicely. Then you got this imbalance over here. That played out really nicely in a matter of shorts. And now it's just really low in the range. Yeah, maybe even gonna take out the entirety of that range. I wouldn't be surprised. What is this? Since when has it been shorting like this? Holy crap, last week? No, 2 weeks ago? Wow. Fucking free falling. Jesus. Friday was the last chance. Took out previous daily high and just dumped. Wow. Dude, how cheap is silver right now? Fuck, I forgot what silver was. It's back to 20? Damn. Your boy's been stacking on silver for years. I mean, I'm still bullish on silver long term. If we take out the low one more time, I wouldn't be mad. I'd buy it again, if anything. But gold does not look the same. Gold looks like it can drop just a tad bit more. Just a tad bit more on gold. Yeah, those lows just make too much sense. Could that low be a 3-month, 6-month internal liquidity sweep? These ones, right? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It looks really good. Because if you look at it, this is the range right here. This is the one that took out the low, expanded to create a new high. The low to the high. Yeah, definitely. I couldn't agree more, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, right here. Wow, that's really cool. Targets. It looks too clean for gold. Yeah. It looks way too clean for gold. Yeah. That was a good one. All right. EU? Wait, hold on. Let me glance back at NASDAQ. Let me just glance at it. Fucking damn it. I think these dudes are going to drop right down here. Give us our trade. 1 second. Oh, man. I need to stretch. I said about Dow. Has to take out that high. Has to take out that high. If not, I'm not bullish. Oh, fuck. Sorry about that, JD. I didn't even realize that I was yawning. But I hella am. I'm telling you guys, today was one of those days where I really had a rough time getting out of bed. I even, like, I was self-negotiating, thinking, oh, I'm going to message Twitter and be like, I'm going to be 30 minutes late for the session today. And I was like, no, because today's a very important session. Monday's, like, what I set up my whole week. I always tell you guys, Monday, Tuesdays are the most important sessions. I'm not going to show up to the most important sessions. Jesus. Yeah, so that was my argument today. But sometimes I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for my mentality, because I've never been a person that's like, oh, like, I gotta go to bed earlier so I can wake up earlier. You know what I mean? Like, I've never ever had that mentality, ever. Not once have I ever thought about that. When people started talking about it, that's when it really became something that was actually a real thing. But for me, being 100% honest with you guys, the way that I've always looked at sleep was, if I wake up earlier, my body is going to demand of me to go to bed earlier. I can't demand of it to go to bed earlier, because sometimes without melatonin and all that stuff, you really can't be controlling your sleep cycles like that. And I know that how difficult it may be sometimes, but you can definitely control when you wake up and when you get out of bed. You definitely have 100% control over that. Sometimes you may not have 100% control of what time you fall asleep, but you 100%, guys, write this down. I have 100% control of what time I wake up. And if you demand of your body to wake up earlier, it will demand of you to go to bed sooner and get more rest. Just fight the fucking sleep throughout the day. That's all I want to tell you. You got to tell yourself is like, I don't think self-negotiation is good, but I've always negotiated myself in that manner. It's like, bro, like, you can sleep tonight. You know? You can sleep way later. You know, I've always thought like that. I've always had that same mentality. Always. So this morning was not, I mean, I didn't want to get up, right? But it was very quick to overcome. Very, very quick to overcome. Must have had a great birthday. Yeah, I did, bro. Thank you. I did have a great birthday. I went to, I don't know if you guys have it in other states or other countries, but I went to Oktoberfest yesterday. I think it was like one of the last weekends that we're going to have it here in Utah. Funny enough that it's called Oktoberfest, and it ends like the second weekend of October. It's just, it was pretty chilly up there. It was pretty fucking chilly up there. I'll tell you guys what. I was in the canyon. Pretty chilly up there. It was like 45 degrees, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty chilly. I don't know what that translates to in Celsius. I think like 17, 18 Celsius. I'm not sure. I'm all trying to say it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oktoberfest. It's a nice. I don't drink beer either. Like I do not like. I don't like to say the word hate, but I despise beer. I can't drink beer for shit. So the fact that I go to this fest every single year tells you something. It's 100 degrees here in Houston. Fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, no. I woke up and it was like 49 degrees today. Let's see the shorts. See how they're playing out. Dow took out internal liquidity, really respecting everything. Just in terms of shorts, just gonna continue taking out all of this internal liquidity. All of this internal liquidity. Really easy shorts too. Easy ass shorts. 30-second took out that previous 15-minute high. Internal liquidity. 30 seconds. I don't mind scalping the market. I really don't. I could enjoy scalping the market quite a bit. To the next internal liquidity point. I mean, scalping the market like this is beautiful. Breaker right here. Stop loss on top of the breaker. To that low. A nice little 104. I don't mind scalping the market, but I rarely dive into these smaller time frames. (45 Fahrenheit) is 7 Celsius? No way. That's crazy. Even to that first low. Even to just that first low. Let's say you were just going to go for that first low. A 104, just like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? 3 minutes? In less than 3 minutes, a 104. Risking like $1,000, let's say. You're risking 1,000. 104. That's $4,000. I know people that don't even make that in a month. Right? That's the beauty of it. Alright, fuck. We're down here. I was talking too much. God damn it. Of course. It goes fast. That's why you gotta just be on it. It went right down to our area too. We'll see. It's got a triple bottom down there. Will it take it out? If I do take this trade, how will I take it? I will take it like this. Yeah. We'll look at Nasdaq without any markups. Let's see what we see, okay? Just so I don't stick to my own bias too much. Or marry my bias. The shorts make sense. They really do. I'm gonna stick with the longs. Yeah, let's stick with the longs this time. All right, guys. So I wanted to let you guys know as well, that we are going to be having more giveaways. I'm thinking about doing one or two one-on-one, giving one or two one-on-one sessions, live trading sessions, or we can do a one-on-one to build up your trading plan, whatever it may be. It's gonna be your time, your one-on-one, and I'm gonna keep giving these one-on-ones away. I have one today, and about two of them this week coming up. Two of them from our previous winners of last week. So I'm gonna keep you doing these giveaways. Again, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're subscribed for more than an hour so you can comment on the live streams, and I'm gonna be giving them out here on the live streams actually. I'm gonna be giving one or two of these every week. Every week I'm gonna be giving out. So every week that you tune in, you have an opportunity to win a one-on-one session. All right. What do we got? Another 25 minutes? Another 25? Yeah, Nasdaq's building up that liquidity. It does not want to move lower, despite this thing going higher. Does struggle to move lower. Yeah, it's funny. That's why I'm pretty bullish. I'm pretty confident on the bullishness today. No buttons for me yet, guys. I haven't pushed a single button. Waiting for that 11 a.m. news. I had no idea that we had 11 a.m. news. I would have definitely stayed in bed another hour. Would have started the stream an hour later. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful. We've been here for an hour and 36 minutes. Cool. Let's revisit EU. Oh yeah, no, EU is just gonna keep doing its thing. GU took out the low. EU has yet to take it out. Still, I still think that EU is gonna take it out. Imagine waiting like this long just to get clapped. Fuck. All right, cool. Seems like price action is approaching our area. A lot of upside liquidity on both sides. If target gets hit first, I'm not gonna play it. If the target gets hit first, I'm not gonna play it. Maybe we'll play with this high one more time on DXY and then reverse. $20 more minutes. 20 more minutes, just 20 more. Have you guys taken any trades today? What trades have you take? If you did take any trades, what trades have you took? These Dow shorts though, they're clean. If you did take any trades, what trades did you take today? No buttons for me yet. Might be a no button day for me too. Nas shorts. Juan's in Nas shorts. Took the short off of. 1 second. Let me read that. Yeah, took the shorts off Ethereum off the 15-minute. Okay, let's go look at that. Dow moving lower again. It's kind of playing in that same area. S&P moving lower. Cool, cool, cool. And let's go look at ETH. I see. What the fuck? Did Ethereum pump like that last night? What? Yo. I'm gonna go buy some more ETH. Like now. Yeah, I haven't gone in since... I haven't bought more since like this low right here. Back in August. Yeah. I bought some down here when we took out this low. Then I bought some when we took out that other monthly low. And so, I guess here we are. Here we are. That's cool. It's awesome. So close, bro. Let's fucking go there already. pretty gloomy over here in Utah too. It's like, looks like we're gonna have a storm today. Yeah, I would not be surprised if we start snowing here soon, to be honest. I'm not excited for the cold weather. I like my mornings outside, reading, or just being outside. It's way too damn cold. All right, guys. Took a short. Yep. Look, I'm gonna set a limit right here, real quick, just because my wife is about to go, and I'm gonna walk her outside. So I don't want to miss the trade that I've just been waiting for this whole time. So we're going to add a buy to. Huh, it's pretty fast. I never used that before. A little bit bigger wrists. 180, not too bad. Alright, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Dude, it is so fucking cold outside. Oh my gosh. Nah, fuck that. I can't deal with the fucking cold. Dude, I don't mind sweating my ass off any day. But the cold, man, gets me every fucking time. Alright. Oh yeah, TP. Honestly, the trade for me was that Dow short. That Dow short was way better. In my eyes. That Dow short was it. Yeah. The one we saw here like on the 32nd. Yeah. That one was pretty lit right there. Boom. DXY still pumping. Surprisingly enough. I feel like news is going to be the thing that's going to turn DXY around. Got less than 5 minutes. Again, I could be dead ass wrong. And this thing shorts. This thing dumps. But we shall see. Feel pretty confident. Yeah, the shorts from here on S&P were clean. I don't know about clean there, man, but what made sense. There we go. The shorts from there made sense. I don't know how clean they were, but they made sense. Dow short hit previous weekly low. Remember that was our weekly objective on Dow. I'll come forth tomorrow again with the new weekly objectives and markups. Kind of figured they were gonna get hit really, really fast. That was very much anticipated. Got another 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Yo, anybody have 8 cap liquidity? Like anybody have 8 cap as a liquidity provider on their challenge? Does anybody trade with 8 cap? Not as a broker, but as a challenge. I'm not saying that that's what the prop firm is called. That's just like the liquidity provider they use, or the servers that they simulate there. Okay, Juan. Okay, bet. I know. So I'm having a problem with the position size calculator, and I know that you're currently not using one, so you probably won't have this issue. Yeah, with okay, bet. Jerome, do you use a precision size calculator? For everybody who does have it, do you guys, when you trade off your desktop, do you use a precision size calculator? Like, do you guys use it, the one that I don't know, the most popular one, that EA one? Okay, yeah, FX Book's not the one I'm talking about. There's a Jerome, hit me up, bro, because there's a way easier one than that. I mean, I press Control Z, or no, Shift Z. Shift Z, and then my trade automatically goes. It'll calculate my lot size for me, calculates everything for me based off predetermined risk and lot size and stop loss. It is super easy. Yeah, the one Nate sends, Zach. Zach, so if you're using 8 cap liquidity, are you using that tool still? If you are, I need your help, bro. We're gonna hop on a call later, here in less than an hour anyways. Oh yeah, news in 12 10. Oh wait, since I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna market execute. Sorry, I don't like to set limits since I'm gonna be here anyways. There's news. You just think markets at the moment? Fuck. Yeah, I mean, I just press Shift and Z, and my lot size is automatically like generated. You see, like I've set up a position size calculator on my MetaTrader 5, and I give zero thought to how much I'm risking. Like that, my energy is not exerted into calculating my lot size. I give it no thought. I always use consistent risk, and I set myself up with a system or with a tool that will take the calculation or that stress of calculating your lot size for you. So you never game changer. Yeah, see, there's a lot of people on this chat that there's in this community that already have it. I know there's a lot of you that already have it. I used the one that Matthew's used in one of his sessions. Yeah, Lobro. That's the same one that I'm talking about. You just got to set up your hotkeys. You just got to know how to set up your hotkeys. That's all. Set up your hotkeys in the inputs on the settings, and you're set, bro. One-click trading is dangerous for me. Maybe. It can be, for sure. If you're someone that tends to pull multiple times in one area, then yeah, I probably would not use it. One-click trading. Smithers was good, bro. Yeah, if anybody doesn't have a position size calculator, hit me up. But if anybody is using 8 cap liquidity and the position size calculator, I need you to hit me up ASAP. You don't for indices, but you got one on your MT5? Okay. But do you have 8 cap liquidity? Nasdaq never came down to my area. Tragic. It is what it is, honestly. Damn. Just a heads up for anybody that uses that position size calculator. I'm pretty sure for anybody that uses that position size calculator, I'm pretty sure 8 cap liquidity is, if you have a challenge with that server, it won't let you do the position sizer. because I have a student that is doing it and he can't do the position sizer, can't use it. So yeah, it is what it is. Smithers, I don't, but I got one for MT5. Okay, cool. No, but did you get through the canyon safe last night? You lost signal. I actually was not there last night. It was during the daytime for me. I was there from like 3 p.m. to like 5 p.m. Not gonna lie, I got pretty drunk off these beers. These German beers. They're pretty fire. Probably the only place where I'll drink a beer is there. The only place where I'll drink a beer is there. You've had it before on ACAP. Maybe it's the prop firm itself. Maybe it's the prop firm itself that's not letting me. I'm gonna have to do more research. BE for the day. I'm gonna call it here. Have a good day, bro. Have a good one, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here. As always, I appreciate your time and energy and space, guys. I don't think I'm gonna get my trade today. It is what it is. I'm gonna sit on my hands. No trade day for me today, you know. But it does happen. It's happened to me quite a bit recently, so I welcome these no trade days. I love them. And yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys tomorrow for Technical Tuesdays. It'll be remember, guys, we're gonna have a call Monday through Friday from now on, except Thursdays. Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. except Thursdays. So every day, Monday through Friday, except Thursdays. Cool. If anything ever changes, I will definitely let you guys know way ahead of time, or through Twitter or Instagram. But for now, just stick to that schedule. Every day, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern, except Thursdays. Okay. I will. Oh wait, certain platforms doesn't allow EAs. I use TFT and I had to buy EA add-on. Huh. That might be it. That might be it. I'm gonna have to look at it, brother. I think you hit the spot right there, though. I think you hit the spot. I'm gonna have to probably pay for an add-on. See if they got the option. Not all of them have the option, of course, I'm sure, but I'll figure that out. Cool, bro. Thank you, guys. This was really helpful. This was really, really helpful. Thank you guys as a community and your guys' time, space, and man, 18 deep, and we're like over 2 hours on the stream. These streams are getting more and more lit. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the questions and the collaborations that you guys put here. I hope that you guys learned something today. That's my goal every single day, that I can teach you guys at least one thing. If I can save you from taking a bad trade, if I can help you identify why a trade was not in your best probabilities, if I can help in any way I can, I will. So with that, guys, I'm ending the call. Love you guys. I truly, truly appreciate everything you guys are doing and everything you guys do every single day. It really helps the channel if you guys press that like button. Press that like button and share this video with anyone who maybe they didn't have the best morning. You know, help them navigate through their trades. Show them how this live trading session, you know, we stayed very calm. We would know what we were looking for. It didn't present to us today, and hey, we'll be here tomorrow. Okay. Again, love you guys. Trade responsibly, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.